Hey, what's up? Welcome. You're listening to TC the G Radio, Season 2, Episode 2. I am TC the G, broadcasting directly from Tijuana, Baja California. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to have a great time. The topic of conversation for today's show: plastic surgery. So I chose this topic for this episode because I saw a post on Instagram from a content creator named Aline. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm pretty sure some of you are familiar with Nas Daily. Nas Daily is her significant other. And Nas Daily also does like some amazing content. He goes like all over the world and finds this like amazing, cool people that some of us have never heard of and kind of gives us their story. And usually the stories are stories of people who are helping the world, for the better in a way. So back to Aline. Um, she posted a video on Instagram, and in the post, in the video, she was asking if she should get Botox or fillers, and she was asking for opinions about it on her post. She mentioned on her post, let me go ahead and read it to you guys. She said, aging is hard for many people, especially women. I have real concerns about looking older than I feel, and it affecting my self esteem, willingness to be out and about, and confidence. Society is hard on women and tells us to just be confident while also rewarding looking young. She also mentioned, I'm also curious why other things that are not permanent, like hair dye or hair treatments or even permanent hair removal, are normalized, but this is not. So I did respond to her. I left a comment since she was asking for opinions, and I'm the type I do like to leave comments whenever they ask for opinions. I'm one of those people. I also like to look at comments like on YouTube. I think people are always leaving like funny comments like all the time. So like I'm one of those people that are on the comment section. And usually it's not to bully anybody. It's just usually just to have fun, state my opinion, have a conversation, healthy conversations. Yes, some of my opinions are strong, and but at the same time, everybody has the right to their opinion. And my focus is always on health, uh, our health, human health, the health of the world. So it comes from a good place. So I did reply, like I mentioned to you guys. I commented on her post, and I put, getting Botox or fillers is a sign of mental weakness and low self-esteem. Everyone ages. It's delusional to think we can fight against time, and actually, it's pretty vain. The body is to be respected. Injecting things into a sacred temple, which is our body, is pretty disrespectful and dishonorable. It gives vibes of self hatred. So, I really do think that, back to her post, like when she was mentioning that aging is hard for many people, especially women, aging is not really hard. Aging is hard only because she's looking at it that way. Because she's looking at it as a hard thing. She's in her mind about it instead of just understanding that it's part of life. It's part of human life to age. Sooner or later, we all have to age and eventually pass away. It's just it's just is what it is. And it looks like she's having a hard time kind of like coming to terms with that. She's kind of like not being a warrior about it. She's being kind of like weak about it, right? And that's what I put on the post. Um, she says she has real concerns about looking older than she feels. It doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is what your body is going through. So it's like she's trying to control time. We cannot control time. We have to gracefully age and understand that this is part of the process, it's part of life. We cannot fight against it. We need to be wise and smart and mature to understand that this is what the body is going to go through. So The body is not forever. Um, she says she has real concerns about affecting her self-esteem. Why would it affect your self-esteem? Your self-esteem should come from within, from the person that you are, from things that you have to offer, your good characteristics, your good heart, your skills, whatever skills you have. If you're a teacher, whatever you are, you're good at cooking, whatever you're good at, that should give you self-esteem and confidence about the person that you are. She says she's having trouble even going out because of her looks. That's just, to me, that's just sad. That's like so sad. How can you be so worried about the way you look that to the point that you're so down and low on yourself that you can't even go outside? Like that's, to me, that's sad. She really sounds like she's really going through some kind of turmoil, and I do send my positive vibes to anybody who's going through anything like that. But at the same time, it just seems like she was trying to, and in the comment section, she was kind of trying to, she kept like agreeing with the comments that were kind of like approving of her getting the Botox and fillers. Like she was just agreeing with what she wanted to do, really, who was buying into her narrative, right? And she said, society is hard on women and tells us to be confident while rewarding looking young. So again, she's looking to society to validate her. Of course, we're animals. We're as humans, we're beings of we're pack animals, right? We look to our society for acceptance. But at the same time, it kind of baffles me that she looks so much to society, yet she's gone around the world and seen so many things. It kind of like it's like it's like an eye opening again, like wow, these people, they've done so many things, yet they're still not happy with who they are and what they have and the things they have seen. They're still not happy. It's like wow, it doesn't matter what you have, where you've been. People are plagued with these mental mental tapes of what they should look like, kind of like a disease, mental disease, mental fog. Can't see through. They can't see the light of what it is, what a divine thing it is to be alive. Not because of what you look, but because being alive is such a miracle. It's such a treasure to be alive, and we should all just be thankful to be here, no matter what. No matter what. There's some people that I'm pretty sure that look worse, and I'm not trying to compare somebody to somebody else. I'm just saying there's people that have it worse, like really. And mm, we need to be thankful for what we have. It seems like maybe she's not too thankful of what she has, maybe not mature enough to realize what it is to be alive. Still focusing on the physical, the material things, instead of focusing on the inside, on wisdom. And then she also said, the society rewards people for looking young. Why is she looking for a reward? Like, why is she looking for a reward? And maybe not just her, but all women. Why are they looking for a reward? Like, it seems like something is lacking inside. You are a winner already just by being alive. You know, out of all the sperms your father had, you were the one that won. You were the one that got here. You beat that race. That's a miracle. Like, you're a winner already. So there's no reason to be feeling like you need to do something to enhance yourself. There's this idea of enhancing. There's not Mother Earth, nature is at its best in its natural state. There's no need to enhance anything. Everything is just as it should be. Um, she also mentioned why other things, she says, I'm also curious why other things as hair dye are not normalized, are normalized, but this is not, or hair removal is normalized, but this is not. Well, hair dye is completely different than injecting things in your body. Like filling your body with liquids and things like that, that's completely different than dyeing your hair. Of course, dyeing your hair is also dangerous because it has chemicals and all these things. So I'm not saying that's like better or anything like that, but there is a difference. Like there's a slight difference between putting, injecting, cutting your skin to put things inside to look young versus just putting some paint on your hair. It's like completely different. Now you're going to like put your body through pain, kind of like self mutilation, just so you can please people and get rewarded. Like that's to me that's really sad. And it makes me more sad because a lot of people look up to this girl, right? And Nas Daily, and that she's actually putting that message out to get these things done. I was expecting more from her, from them, because if Nas is with her, there he might have some similarities with her, unless they're completely different people, and you know what I'm saying. But overall, usually we hang out with people that are like us, you know. So it just to me it's just it's a little sad that that people are kind of pushing this Botox and fillers, and girls are starting to do these kind of procedures younger and younger and younger, and like versus before, right? Girls are starting to think about plastic surgery at an earlier age than ever, and it's all because of these celebrities, influencers, that they want to look good for the camera. I understand the camera is making them money, but at the same time, they're bringing people generations with them. They're bringing them down. They're bringing their spirit down, because that's completely bringing breaking people's spirit to think that you have to get some kind of plastic surgery to feel your best, to go outside, to have fun, to look good. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is have a good health, good diet, have good health, which includes having a good diet, doing light exercise, staying hydrated, not being around toxic energy. That's the main thing that makes a person beautiful, self-love, um, not all these superficial procedures. And in the long run, those procedures end up making you look worse at the end. You need a lot of upkeeping. If you have your boobs done, your breasts are leaking, like all of this stuff. Like to me, that's disgusting. That's disgusting and uncomfortable. And you're injecting your lips, you're injecting like your cheeks, like, oh my gosh, that's horrendous. Just so you can look good. Like, m- these people looks like they're missing some kind of substance inside. They're not all there. They're not seeing the miracle that life is. Just for being alive. Just for being alive, you're a miracle. So it seems rather ungrateful as well. Ungrateful to be alive. You feel like you need to do these things to you, to your body, and again pushing these ideas into people. I understand maybe she's trying to be honest, but I don't think that was the thing to be honest. Well, I mean it's good because it started the conversation, but those kind of things I would have I would have expected her to know that people are following her, young people, and not everybody. She has influence over people. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. She has influence over people, and she's making it easier for other people to think that it's okay to do that. Um, it's not okay to do that. It's not. It really is not. I'm not saying, oh man, you're the devil or whatever, but it's not a healthy message. It's not a healthy message to be given to people. Like, not healthy at all. It actually can put people's lives at risk. Somebody can have an allergic reaction and pretty much pass away. So I think we need to make sure that as influencers, we're sending a better message. And as parents, we need to make sure that we're not allowing our kids to be listening to people who are not giving them the right message. Because it's about our health, it's about our future, it's about being badass. Any of those thoughts of having butchering your body, that you're not a badass. You're rather weak. You should be strong in yourself. I understand some people might be like, "Oh, what's that to you to say because you're pretty." Um, I haven't felt pretty all my life. I can say that, right? And of course, there's been thoughts of doing certain things when you don't feel your best. But at the end of the day, You need to listen to your higher self. And I'm pretty sure everybody's higher self lets them know that those kind of procedures, they're just not it. They're not it. Maybe what they need to do is have some kind of spiritual work. They need some spiritual work to understand that life is divine. Life is sacred. Your body, your temple is sacred. Love it the way it is. Every day it's working for you. It's keeping you alive. All these cells, nerves, your brain, everything works perfectly in accordance to help you live. Everything, every little cell in your body is alive. And when you're butchering, putting things inside, it's like you're hateful of it. You're hateful of your body, the way it looks. Don't hate your body. Love it. Love yourself. If there's something that you feel that you need to change, do it the healthy way. Eat good, exercise. Don't over exercise either because that's not good for the body either. That's not normal. Just normal exercise. Stop looking at TV. That's like the major thing. Stop looking at TV and celebrities because that's pretty much where all these ideas come from the TV and celebrities. People are pretty much how do you call that, programmed. They're programmed into thinking that this is the way you have to look this way or else you're not good enough, and that's so far away from the truth. Again, just being alive, you are beautiful, you are a miracle. So I really, I really hope um, we have, you know, we come to that conclusion that yes, we are beautiful and amazing just the way we are. And the body is to be respected again. It's a temple, it's holy, respect it, honor it. Thank Give it thanks every single day. Be thankful that all these cells are living within you and doing their job and helping you live, walk, breathe, digest your food. Everything is, oh my gosh, it's just a miracle. And we need to be thankful. So, thank you so much for tuning in to TC the G Radio. I hope you enjoyed this episode. What are your thoughts on today's topic of conversation, plastic surgery? I want to know. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to tune in to TC the G Radio every Thursday at 11:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, connect with me on social media to get more of me and my music content. I will leave all of my social media and contact info in the video's description. Again, thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and for allowing me to share this time with you. Take care. Saludos.